Nun Aleph. We're talking about the week of Tisha BeAv. So we're starting off the following. V'shenichnas Av Mematim B'Simcha. It says once the month of Av comes, we have to minimize the happiness. So it's a time of mourning, time of Avelut, and there's certain things that we have to do with we'll see soon. They will go into more details what it means exactly Mematim B'Simcha, that we don't do. We try to minimize the happy events and the happy occasion. It says, let's say it says to the extent it says the mazal of Chodesh Av is not so much shining at the Jewish people. And if you have any court cases that have to be that you have to deal with non-Jews or whatever, push it off to after the month. After Tu BeAv, after the 15th of Av, everything gets pushed off to after then. Okay. Another one is we have the following. Rosh Chodesh until the Ta'anit, right? It says over here, "Mematim b'masau matan u'binyan shel simcha." We have to minimize business dealings that of happiness. Meaning, business dealings of happiness is as follows: that people who want to make a wedding and they have to do preparations for the wedding. They have to buy all types of things. So it says that these things have to be minimized. Why? Because when you buy these things, they bring you excess amount of simcha, and you're going to come to the point of also it's problematic. You're not supposed to do it. So here comes Halakha L'Maaseh people as far as this. The only time we say not to buy these things and minimize such purchases is only because it brings you a lot of happiness at that time. But let's say it's a situation where there's a very big sale and it's a one-time thing. So the halakha is if there's a sale, you take advantage of the sale, you buy. Or let's say there's another situation where you don't have time to do it later. If this is the time to do it now, I won't be able to do this later. Because the wedding is right after Tisha BeAv, and Tu BeAv is going to be the wedding, and I will not have enough time to do everything. So you also do it at that time. So when it's cheap, or when it's time-consuming matter, you're supposed to go ahead and do the shopping, go ahead and make the purchase. So there's another halakha that we have. The problem of buying things during these days, during the 3 weeks, is because you're going to come to a point of making she'echiyanu. And we know that during these 3 weeks, we should refrain from making baracha of she'echiyanu. Okay? There's many halachot will apply, many different instances where we see that even though you're running into a problem with she'echiyanu, but let's say it's time to do it, and you have no choice. For example, let's say if you buy something new, so they say you bought a new suit, so try not to wear it until Shabbat. And during Shabbat, they say BeAv is more lenient, you can go ahead and make a she'echiyanu. But during the week, he says it's better not to. But let's say so happen to be you have nothing to wear besides that suit, so you have no choice, you're putting it on, say she'echiyanu. But let's say a person who took a new fruit, he has a new fruit in front of him, and he goes ahead and he makes a bracha of Bodei Peri Ha'etz, and he's about to take a bite out of it, and he says, oh, 1 second, it's a new fruit. You already made the first bracha, make the second bracha, make a she'echiyanu and eat it also. It's not a problem at all. Okay? Another thing he's speaking about over here is binyan shel tziyul, binyan shel simcha, the construction that has to do with the happy occasion. Also, they're supposed to minimize, like for example, someone who's building a house, right, for his son, who's about to get married. Such construction should be minimized during those 9 days. Shouldn't do these things. Another one, he says, in a situation where a lot of people, when they build a house, inside the house there's a lot of tziyul v'kiyul. They go ahead and do crazy designs in the house with paint and with all types of different things. He says that also should be minimized as well. Another thing he says is nitiyah shel simcha, right? Planting certain plants, certain trees, right, that bring you a lot of excess amount of happiness. Like for example, you plant a certain type of tree that grows so nicely and the leaves are very big, and by doing so, it creates a very big area, shady area. Now, when there's a lot of shade, right, you could sit under it during the summertime. You get relieved from the heat. So that's also something that brings you a lot of happiness. You should try to minimize that thing. Also, planting different type of plants or trees that have a very good smell, like adasim, the ahalim, all types of different type of trees that produce good scent, good smell. Should also not be busy with it. Also, it says is a situation, let's say somebody's house, right? The fence is about to fall, the wall is about to fall apart. So then already it's not considered to be, it's a matter of time that has to be done right now and not later. So you should try to do it right away and not say, you know what, I cannot really fix anything. You are allowed to fix it, not a problem at all. I remember we were doing construction in the yeshiva. The yeshiva was building classrooms and doing stuff. It was during the 9 days they did it. It's not because it's for sure mutar, it's 100% okay. Another concept is we don't do weddings. Right? Shulchan Aruch says 9 days not to do weddings. The Ashkenazim 3 weeks don't do weddings. Engagements are allowed, but without an engagement party. Okay, you're allowed to get engaged, but without a party. And they say such an engagement could be done even on the day of Tisha BeAv itself. Why is that? Why is it on the day of Tisha BeAv? It should be done even on that day, because we know they have a famous saying. They say, while the furnace is hot, that's when you stick the bread, and that's when you take off the bread. Once the furnace is cooling off, there's nothing will stick, and nothing will come out either. So you have to make sure that the furnace is hot. While things are hot, take care of it, and don't leave it for later. Okay, still here. Good day.